Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. Cody Bellinger, the National League's batting leader, continues his campaign for a batting crown. Next. Wei-Yin Chen is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Max Muncy is on deck. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league lead in the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now batting, Justin Turner, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And with an average over 400 over his last few series, he's certainly making his case for the batting title here in August.
Yeah, and this is when you run down the competition. The dog days of August start creeping in, sweltering heat out there, and you got to find a way to lock in. That's certainly what he's done over the last 10 games, absolutely crushing the baseball.
2 balls and no strikes to count to the Dodgers center fielder. Turner stands at second with 2 gone. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
To 2-2 now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Two and 2. Here it is. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out here and a runner at second. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. The payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Corey Seager. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Right there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Comes set, the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Guerrero ranging back. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Batting 5th.
Stepping in now, Matt Beatty.
Matt Beatty.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
3 runs already home here. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
Here it is, the 3-0. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Marrero onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Miami. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Clayton Kershaw will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Into the box now, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Birdie.
First offering on its way. Ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Muncy takes it in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Standing in, Dixon Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Machado, the former Detroit Tiger, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Kershaw gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 out, nobody on.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Nothing across here this half of the inning. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. Ready now, Edwin Rios will get the first crack at it in the inning for L.A. Russell Martin on deck to follow.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
This is in the air to left field. Moving under it, O'Brien, 1 away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense.
The catcher,
and if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Russell Martin now. Career numbers against Chen. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Here's Neil Walker. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got the average at 285 here to start play. 5 homers and 25 driven in. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Three and 0 now. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 65.
Coming to the plate now, Gabby Guerrero. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 finds the zone. Strike 1. Walker on second. O'Brien at first. 1 gone. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Oh, and it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike three. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up at a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Now the 3-0 offering, and this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody.
Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Line towards center field. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The relay throw, and it's too late as he's in there.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. One 0 count. Here it is. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
3-2, full count. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box now, Matt Beatty, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. O'Brien is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Edwin Rios.
In now, Edwin Rios. He flew out in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Dodgers out in front, 4-0.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense.
Shortstop.
Back to you guys.
Devin.
Thank you, Heidi.
Marrero.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. Peterson on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Digging in, Wei-Yin Chen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. One out, nobody on. One and one to count. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
2-2 the count.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Now another 2-2. A bouncer to the left side, gloved by Turner. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
The center fielder, number 55, John Birdie.
At the plate, John Birdie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Dixon Machado digs in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now the runner's trying for third. Fouled off. Birdie at second with 2 down. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, number
So
55.
digging in now, Russell Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike one. Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Guerrero is after it, but this will land untouched.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Popped him up. Alfaro has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Ready for another chance? Clayton Kershaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Kershaw hitting better than 200, which is really pretty exceptional for a pitcher.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, and Kershaw has a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
2-1 the count. Set and the 2-1 pitch in there. 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Outside in a full count. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a diving try at third, but it's past him. A fair ball.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he got him.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In now, Neil Walker, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Peter O'Brien, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's got the average at 285 here to start play. 5 homers and 25 driven in. The next 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. At the plate, Gabby Guerrero. Kershaw comes set. First pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Douglas Frazier gets the call now from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 22, Douglas Frazier.
Stepping up now, Justin Turner. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-2 delivery. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 1-2. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Hard on the ground towards short. To his left, Marrero on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Settling in now, Corey Seager. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Ball
2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Marrero is up with it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Peterson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Starlin Castro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Starlin Castro.
Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's got the average up to 307 here, and even 20 home runs and 48 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Muncy scoops it up, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Stepping into the box, John Birdie. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Scorched to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Tyler Kinley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 39, Tyler Kinley.
So striding in, Matt Beatty.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Matt Beatty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Marrero will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Edwin Rios, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Kinley is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Russell Martin, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 pitch.
Nope.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 4-0. Into the box now, Dixon Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit back up the middle. Seager comes up with it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Anderson. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is a called strike on the changeup.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to South Florida. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Marlins Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 66, Marlins Garcia.
Next up for Los Angeles, Clayton Kershaw. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. A little bit outside. 2-1. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jock Peterson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Kershaw gets his lead at first, nobody out. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. Number 43 on the year for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
No strikes.
The 3-0 pitch. In the air now, out to left. O'Brien giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Machado over to his left, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Marlins nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Into the box, Peter O'Brien, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
one of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready now for the Marlins, Gabby Guerrero. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the belt, the pitch, and a fastball's in there for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Adam Conley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
And batting in the 6th spot, number 61, Adam Conley. Now playing left and batting down.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
From the stretch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Dean on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Digging in to try it again, Matt Beatty. Kyle Garlock will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
41, Kyle Garlock.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Edwin Rios, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Garlock stands at first with one out. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two. The 2-1 is looked at for ball three.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And the count will be full. Runners on first with one down. And he misses with that one for ball four. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Striding in once again, Russell Martin. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled off. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A ball and two strikes. Here it is. And this one gets away. So now two men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here now the 2-2. To short. Marrero gloves it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Digging in, Clayton Kershaw. A hit and two tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So one run on one hit, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Marlins nothing. Kyle Garlock will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, Number 41.
So striding forward now, Devin Marrero. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Now at the plate, Austin Dean. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. One out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-2 is a ball below the zone. The 2-2 one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Another try at 2-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Muncy is there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 55, John Birdie.
Now in the box, John Birdie. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Miami down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Jock Peterson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
In now, Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 1-0. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-1 pitch.
D-Rod.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
3-2.
Peterson aboard here at first with nobody out. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Machado takes charge and he's got it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. This is pulled into right. Guerrero is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. Yimi
attention,
Garcia,
please.
a right-hander standing
Now
6
pitching
foot
for
even,
the
will take
Dodgers.
over the pitching duties here.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
At the plate, Dixon Machado. He's going to lead things off in their
Leading
half
off
of the
for the
ninth
Marlins,
as they try to avoid the
second
dreaded
baseman,
shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way
Now
too
batting,
much of the plate.
the third
Nice
baseman,
execution by the hitter.
Brian Anderson.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling
Now batting,
offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Alfaro.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jorge Alfaro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now that was kind of a high degree of
first
difficulty play that time.
Steele.
You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Neil Walker, and he fouls this one off. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now another 0-2, and it's fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Another 0-2 coming. Fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garlock is there. Let's see if they test it. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Curtis Granderson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins, number 21, Curtis Granderson.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Miami down to their last strike. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Dodgers with a division-best 102nd team win. Clayton Kershaw earns a league-best 17th victory. Wei-Yin Chen was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record now is 17-1. The loss goes to Wei-Yin Chen. He falls to 5-9. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.